So, just like in the movies, you're probably wondering, how did I get to this point? So, I'm a filmmaker at heart, and I went to the New York Film Academy. I made a bunch of friends, lifelong friends actually. That was back in 2005 when I went to the New York Film Academy. To explain the state of my mind right now, that I'm showing you these visuals of in the moment symbols like candles, incense, I need to explain to you what happened just last month on December 3rd, 2024. So on the month of November, I'm building a stock footage library because I knew that I need to offer something else besides becoming a YouTuber that deals advice, because there's many YouTubers who do that way better and it will always be ahead. And when you're doing the YouTube thing, you have to try to do something different, special. You have to carve out your own space on YouTube. I think we can all agree on that. But I have to do something that's creatively fulfilling for me and that also will be useful for whoever is in my audience. That at the time I thought it was an intersection of content creators and people who are building a personal brand. So I spent like 2 years figuring out how to build a stock footage library for free, and I wanted to do like a pre-launch on November, and I posted a YouTube video. And for the site of my channel announcing the pre-launch, if you sign into my email list, you will get access to the stock footage library for free. You can download as much as you want. It's a small stock footage library, but it's meant to be like a start because I will keep uploading videos. So I'm very excited. I post the YouTube video on November, and for the size of my channel and for the views that I usually get, I was okay with the views that I got. That video got like 300 views, and it got 10 people to sign on to my website. That was like, yes, I have something. It was electric. It was all thrilling. But then I was going to make the official launch, which you would not need to sign up for my website, so you can actually download anything you want. So yes, you don't have to sign up, just go to the website. That's like the official public launch. And I planned it before, it was all pre-planned that it was going to be on December 3rd, 2024. So I made another YouTube video which was going to be like vlog style, and I was going to capture these epic waterfalls here in Puerto Rico. It was beautiful. I'm not saying that the video that I made for December 3rd was going to get me thousands of views. I'm not saying that. I'm not even particularly saying that the video was like that good. But judging by recent videos and how things were going on last year, I expected that the video would get kind of like the same ballpark, maybe 200 views, right? Something like that. So I had fun taking the video shoot, and also I had pre-planned a month vacation off from YouTube. Just to breathe and just to enjoy life and all that stuff, because I was thinking of all those things. So on December 3rd, after I edit the video, I posted. And yes, in my experience, in my channel, I have to wait like 3 or 4 days before the videos on my channel gets more traction according to the size of my channel. But this did not happen. Despite that, the average time this particular video was higher than usual from my previous videos. Despite that the CTR is also higher from other YouTube videos. Isn't that what the cool YouTube guru kids say? That you need to aim for a high CTR and have a higher average watch time, have more chances of the algorithm pushing the video. It had those two things, but it didn't. The impressions were actually the lowest of my videos last year. There were videos that I thought were weaker in quality and all that had higher, way higher impressions than this video. So despite that I was going to start my YouTube vacation, YouTube gave me this parting gift. And so I started my YouTube vacation, but it also was a few weeks of me questioning my existence in my life. I'm over dramatizing, of course, but yes, I did question myself. WTF? What? I didn't know just what happened, right? So I started some introspection, and after years, literally years of posting on YouTube and doing side hustles and doing all this, so at the end, I become a filmmaker and actually live my life as a filmmaker. It just came all undone. Fortunately, since I do meditation and since I do a lot of introspection of all these things, I came to the conclusion that I just want to be a filmmaker. I hate the algorithms. I hate all this, that you have to tie your identity to the algorithm. I have said this before, but now I'm thinking it from another perspective. I cannot control what's going to happen in the future. Even if I had the best results, I had the experience of doing incredible projects. And I know what's on the other side, and what's on the other side is that you always have this little amount of dissatisfaction because you achieve a goal and then what happens? You just go to the next goal and the next. But now I'm seriously thinking of some other things, of some other outcomes. And the outcomes is that start being a filmmaker now. And by me becoming a filmmaker now, is that accept the reality of what's happened in the film industry and all the things and all the BS that there is, because there's a lot of BS inside filmmaking that I don't want. For my psychological health, I applaud you guys who maybe want to go to this journey of either going on a path of filmmaking the traditional way, or if you go into the path of opening a freelance video business so you can go through the BS of some, all that segues I don't like, or I can tolerate them, yes, and sometimes I enjoy it depending on who I'm working with. But really, what is that we want? What we want is to create. You want to create your vision. You want to put it on camera. That's what we want to do. And really, there is no stopping us from doing that. We can do that. We just have to accept that we are not in control of the algorithms, or we are not in control of what happens afterwards. What we can control is our creative output and just let it out. That's the only thing that we can do. That's what led me to this path of being more present in the moment. The only thing that we have is the now. You know, we can think about the future a lot, but you know, once we arrive at the future, even if we get our wildest dreams granted, it's still the now. I don't want to wait 10 years down the line to potentially be happy or satisfied with my life. It's useful, and yes, it's good to plan for the future, but we will always have the now. We cannot go off trying to wait for the future to happen. We have to live in the moment. So I started focusing on learning about philosophy, or continuing my journey of learning philosophy, going through these great philosophers, going through the meaning of life. And the thing is that once we focus on the now, it's way more peaceful. And by that I mean that you are mindful of the mundane in the moment. Being mindful of observing what's now, what's around you. Take 5 minutes to observe something as simple as a leaf, something as simple as an object around your bedroom, your house. No matter how ridiculous or mundane it is, just take time to get into the flow of observing and being in the present moment, and you'll feel a lot more calmer, because you'll be what they call a flow state. Since I need to film more stock footage because I have to feed the beast, right? I thought, hey, let me just fill some concepts of, burning incense, lighting candles, all that. I need that for the stock footage library. So that's how I came now here in this moment with you. And now I'm easing in back with a promise to myself. And the promise to myself is that I'm going to be the filmmaker. I'm going to be the creative. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I don't care how it turns out. I'd rather live my life as I want it to be, as to be the filmmaker. And the content that I'm going to be putting out is more creating cinematic shots and try to figure out how to do things in a different way with the camera. I cannot afford to do a narrative long film. I cannot even afford to do a proper short film. But I can find creative ways to shoot stories with what I have at the moment. And that is what a filmmaker is all about. I have heard sometimes that, hey, being a filmmaker is to solve problems. That's your real career. So how do we figure out how to be filmmakers, creatives, when all this is going around? The distribution of Hollywood is changing. Netflix has changed everything. YouTube, TikTok is sucking off all the attention, and all these things that are going on. What we can do? Well, what we can do is the things that we have in our control is to grab a camera and do something cinematic, no matter how small it is. That's what we have. And as Gandalf will say, that's a comforting thought that we can grab the cameras and just do something. So that's this is my message to you. Just do what you can with what you have and just shoot it without thinking of what the result will be. Just be the filmmaker. Don't wait for planets to align. No. So that is my message for you. By the way, all the montage shots that you see on this video, they're available as stock footage. So remember to take a look on my website. You can download all the stock footage you want and to use it for all the products that you wish to use. Go check it out. It's not made by a corporation. It's just me, Joel, doing the stock footage, filming it, just uploading the website. That's what we have. Community among creatives. That's the future. That's the opportunity that we have right now. So until I upload more creative videos that are more vlog style and they're like more cinematics, I'll only have to show like tutorials. So watch this tutorial and I'll see you over there, and always remember to enjoy the process in your journey.